Okay, hello. It's actually shorter this time since the last time I see you. It is because I immediately got back to my other account to play the deck, and it actually unexpectedly took less time this time for some reason. I know the reason though. I really know the reason. It's probably because all the tier player moved up to diamond already. They vacated to diamond. So in my main account, of course, it's diamond. We see a lot of tournaments, but my out is in like platinum. So I always said that it should be the same from platinum to diamond. But I think the players are just not the same. Some are worse in platinum maybe, and also for the first time in like a year, I have luck with coin toss. So you know what? Play a going first deck. You wonder why I have a lot of going second deck? Because I'm bad at coin tossing. I don't know why I always mess that up. But this time, it's not the same. We play pure Trickstar here. I don't want to play with Sprite in Trickstar anymore because they are kind of like lose its identity. I like the 200, 200, 200 burn. So we're going back to Trickstar, and let's use the pre-recorded video because this right here is lucky as hell. Android emulator, lucky as hell. Okay, so let's throw the deck out here. We go from left to right. First off, we have the the stable, which is Maxi. Nothing to see here, nothing to see. And next up, we have the return of Trickstar Licorice alongside with the stable of Trickstar like Candina and Light Stage. It's just basically what you're running, just those three: Licorice, Candina, and Light Stage. This time though, introduce you to my deck, which is like a monkey deck. We have 3 Honest, and then later you will see also 3 Corobane. These are all battle hand trap, right? The funniest thing about this is that I am allowed to run battle trick on my opponents if I use Trickstar, because they're gonna see the burn very annoying and they want to take them out by battles, because these are not that big. Licorice is like 1600. No, it's not that big. The funny part is that they're gonna feel itchy. They look like disgusted. They're gonna look at them like, what the hell is just burned for 200, 400? Like, Dark Room Nightmare, why is that annoying? They would want to go to battle phase fast, and sometimes they want to go for Zeus line as well. And the battle trick, they don't really expect them at all. So I go on the fact that they don't really expect them, and I made this deck. So you're gonna see some options here that allows this to happen. So we have Corobane, 1 terraforming for the Light Stage. We have 3 Pot of Extravagance, 2 Festival, 2 Light Stage, and 2 Dark Room Nightmare. There was one point that I cut like all these out, but no, just put it in because it's kind of funny. We have Super Poly. I don't know if it's worth running Super Poly, because you might just accidentally banish all your target in the extra deck by using Extravagant. I'm still testing it out. It resolved like once and it was good, but since I only use one, I don't know how good it is. I actually don't know. We have 1 Ring of Destruction, 3 Storming Mirror Force, again another battle trap here. The other ones are just hand trap. Another battle trap here because, yeah, of course, as I said, we are allowed to use this if we use pure Trickstar, because it just works that way. They see Licorice, they feel annoyed, they want to attack them because they have small attack, and then flip it up, return all the monsters to your hand. They get extra burn damage because Licorice still counts if you use Storming Mirror Force on them. So that's funny. We have 1 Reincarnation, triple evenly matched for going second. We have Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and Soul Drain. So the reason I chose Soul Drain is just like understandable, but Shadow Imprisoning Mirror over Fissure or like Macrocosmos, because you can totally run Macrocosmos and Fissure in this deck. It's probably better too, but with the deck I'm running right now, with Honest and Corobane, I cannot resolve them under Macro or like Fissure. So we have this. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is kind of like a gamble almost, because sometimes they are not dark deck, but they would still want their graveyard, for example. So obviously Macro and Fissure should be better sometimes, But don't get me wrong, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror has its own usage. Sometimes they're just dark decks that can play through the fissure. You know, sometimes it works. And Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, good alternative. You know, rare card, works with Corobane and Honest. That's enough for me. That's good enough for me. And basically that's how the deck works anyway. In the extra deck we have some Super Poly targets with Mud Dragon, Starving Venom Dragon. Antis is there for Ultimate Slayer. I use it at some point, but I took it out for Super Poly just for experimentation with one Omega and Ignister. Add Ignister, win Pegasus as well. Yeah, basically Ultimate Slayer target, but I took it out for Super Poly, so they are still there because I don't care much about the extra deck. We have one Dweller, two Bloom, one Holy Angel, two Dividus, one Lightner, and two Foxglove Witch. And yeah, pure Trickstar deck, Diamond rank. Kind of unexpected actually, because I thought the tier matchup was like the worst. But turns out if you just win the coin flip and go first, then it's not that bad. I'm not sure if in the replays you're gonna see Nagisa. Wait, no, it's Narcissus. Yes, the Trickstar one that burns for 200 for each effect activated on the hand and in the graveyard. I'm not sure you're gonna see that. I actually used one at some point, but I don't know. I just took them out because it doesn't fit with the Corobane, because its attack is only 1000. If you use Corobane on that, it only grows by 1000 and goes to 2000. It's not that great, and I have to put it in defense. And if they find it annoying, they're just gonna kill it. And yeah, turns out Licorice is just still the best. Enjoy the replays, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
lipstick more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. It's you and I. We go back and forth every time, waiting for one of us to cross the line. You got me and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through